And gentlemen, this is a recording of YouTube where the people are yelling from the beach, but they're not throwing sand, they're not throwing things into the water. Your beach chair, even your cell phone would have been an appropriate thing to throw in the water at the shark to make it seem like something was coming over to it. So having the film that is connected to you choosing not to throw your cell phone, which might be worth more than that man's life, perhaps, maybe the statement, is it worth $1,000 in Hadera for the life of a man, or did they know that that man didn't have the value to be able to reimburse them for the phone? Were the pictures so valuable on your phone that it would have resulted in,
Standing on the beach.
a revocable amount of loss for you?
You're afraid to even go a couple feet into
How
the
about the
water and splash
watch?
around?
The watch? The phone? So then let's go ahead and take a look at this video where it looks like the dog made the baby cry, but the reality is the mom holding the cell phone was the reason that she reached over and grabbed his foot and pulled it out from under the dog, as opposed to using one hand to brace herself to pull the dog. So she actually may have hurt the baby by the way that she grabbed him and pulled him, at which point the dog, who may do this all the time, and it may have been a mechanism back in the day that dogs would hold a child in place so they couldn't wander away for the mom, may have actually been a been a or the reason that the baby's crying, and then the rest of the video that she got 118,000 likes on is the baby making up with the dog. But the dog looks really upset because it really truly looks like the dog has done this before and couldn't imagine what it did that hurt the baby. That dog knows that baby and is more gentle and nurturing to the baby as it was crying than the mother is. So to drive a wedge and blame the dog for something the dog didn't do, that baby's lying like a mofo. I mean, it's like, how many videos are being made where you're hurting the kids? I mean, there was a girl pushing her dachshund away the other day so that it would run back, her puppy dachshund, so it would run back up to her excitedly. And it's just like a really shocking and jarring thing to see where you're getting credit for these videos that really aren't indicative or representative. I'm not saying the mom like hurt her. Malamutes. There's mama in there too. You got all the letters for the mom making the video. I'm stuck at home. I just wanted to have interaction with my kids. I don't know what the dialogue is. You posted this on YouTube, and you're the one that caused the child to be hurt. And then blamed the dog, and then video recorded the entirety of the psychopathic, sociopathic, psychological nature of being disassociative and viewing through a recording device. Law enforcement are behaving and interacting with people through their body cams now. We live in a world where you think in third person. But that baby wasn't crying or upset at all because the dog was just laying at the edge of his feet. And based on where his back is, you can tell that there's nothing there. I don't know why she grabbed his foot and did what she did. But the dog wasn't hurting the mother. The dog wasn't hurting the baby. I don't know what to do with that. Or with this. You wouldn't throw your watch and your phone to try and rescue a man that was getting attacked by sharks. Who's going to get that back for? I don't know. They wouldn't reimburse me for my fire extinguisher when I put a car fire, or I tried to put a car fire out. So, no good deed, right?
At the sharks.